Shalom.
Shalom.
It's the brother Kalaya
Brother Bayan.
coming at you, brothers, with another sit-down lesson. But prior to getting started, we like to give all glory, honors, and prayers unto
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakodash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. All right, and the brother was in the neighborhood. We actually saw each other driving down the street, passing each other by, and hey, we're here now, okay? And today's lesson, I just want to get into, all right, where your heart should be, and not only where your heart should be, but how much of your heart should be in this truth, all right? How much effort you should be putting forth, okay, into this truth. All right, and that answer is wholeheartedly. All right. So without any further ado, Baba Shah Malak, grab that Revelations for me.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 15. It says, red letters, Yahushua speaking. It says, I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot. I would thou wert cold or hot.
All right, and what the Lord is saying is this: whether you be you should be all the way in it or all the way out of it. Okay, He already know your works. Okay, He sees the things that you do when the camera is off. Okay, and when the camera is on, when you're around brothers and when you're by yourself. All right, and that determines your behavior, your conduct, your anastrophe. Determines whether you're cold or hot. Okay, you got it.
No, yeah, it's no such thing as playing offense in this thing, man.
That's right. No gray areas.
Yeah, no gray areas. Like I said, the Lord rather you either be cold or hot, and that's plain and simple. All right, and what's the next verse we're going to go into is, if you're such and such, what's going to happen to you.
That's right. Go ahead.
But verse 16, it says, so then, because thou art lukewarm, neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth.
Okay, and nobody likes lukewarm food. All right. Oh, it's kind of in the middle. It can pass for hot, it can pass for cold. No, nobody likes that. All right. So why would the Lord, delight in the person who's kind of into Him and kind of in the world? That's non-existent, man. Nobody likes a playing a fence kind of guy, like the brother said. Okay, nobody likes a gray area, because a gray area always leaves room for error. All right, it leaves question. All right, will this guy, potentially mess over me? Will this person, do right by me? It's too much to think about. Either you with me or you're against me. All right, and that's how the Lord feels. There's more in that.
No, that was it.
But Baka Shah, if you want to grab a precept, it's all good. If not, we can, pop at something.
I'll throw a quick one in real quick.
Yep.
This is Psalms. Matter of fact, I'm gonna hold that one. Let's see what you got. This is gonna come out another time.
Get Baruch 4:28, Baka Shah.
Baruch 4:28. It says, for, I had this one too, for as it was your mind to go astray from Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, so being returned, seek Him 10 times more.
That's right, okay? It was your mind that went astray, all right? Your actions that showed, you disobeyed the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, all right? So, being returned, okay, having this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, hey, you ought to be first and foremost grateful that the Lord even gave you an opportunity to return. You see, and what you do with that, all right, you go above and beyond to show your gratitude towards the Lord. All right, that's what that's going into, that 10 times more. Okay, going into studying, being brotherly, okay, charitable. And the list goes on, man. Doing what you're supposed to do. It's not a secret what we're supposed to be doing.
Right.
You want to say something?
What do you say that it's not grievous? Everything that we're doing is not grievous at all, man. You know, every man has 24 hours a day on the clock.
Yep.
You know, to put in some type of work. You know what I'm saying? You know, some men, I'm not going to say that we're all perfect, you know, handle those 24 hours to the best of our ability. Sometimes we handle this and that and so on and so forth, but that's part of the battle at the end of the day. Okay? But as long as you know, at least attempting to put that work in, you know, that's kind of what this grace period is looking into. All right?
That's right, huh?
We're looking for, the Lord is looking for who's trying, man. You know, because like I said, we all worthy of death. We already then messed up on so many other levels that we should just be knocked off right now.
That's right.
So right now it's effort, you know. But
those overachievers.
Yeah.
Who are those guys that'll go above and beyond?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Because honestly, when you look at what's required, it's not really above and beyond. But when you look at the state of the world, all right, it actually is.
Definitely.
You see, according to the times we're in,
Yep.
what we're doing is above and beyond.
Yep.
All right. And then even in that, there's an above and beyond.
Right.
And that's what we're getting into today, having your whole heart into this truth, man. Putting your best foot forward. Okay? Because you can know the truth and you follow this and follow that and you know not be brotherly. Or be brotherly and not follow this. You know what I mean? And Jacob get complacent in that because he might be in the camp or he might be around brothers and think it's all good. But this not that kind of party. You know what I mean? The Lord is, and we're gonna get into those scriptures. The Lord, He's looking for you to be fully committed in towards Him, right? Because He's fully committed towards the elect. So it's a you know a reciprocation deal.
Yep.
If He's gonna fully commit to saving the elect, you know it's without a shadow of a doubt the elect must reciprocate that love towards the Lord.
If I could say, I got a precept for you too. But to say, you know, again, the analogy of us going into this thing that we are the wives, you know, we are the women of Yahweh Shema Shai. You know what I'm saying? Jake, you know, even right now, you don't go into a relationship thinking for this relationship to just go one way and this is where it's going to go. Like I said, it's going to be, you know, salag, but it's going to be like some reciprocation that is expected. You know, it's things that need to be met, required, you know, to make this relationship go well. Okay.
If I could say, and I do have a precept for you.
Yeah.
All right. Just backing up what you're saying. Okay, in a relationship between a man and a woman, the woman receives what benefits due to her obedience. Okay, due to the things that she contributes to the family. All right, which is obedience. All right, she cooks, she cleans, she does the maintenance. All right, and you know, and different household things
and that
differ.
She gets protection. She gets
right.
You know, she gets
she doesn't have to really want for anything. And to be honest, you know, in an ancient world, women wouldn't have to go out and work because a man would come home, he's the breadwinner, and the woman, she would reap the benefits of being with the breadwinner. You see?
That honey.
And that's what this relationship between Israel and the Lord is like. You see? Hey, you be obedient and you do what? You receive the benefits of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. And what are the benefits? Okay, immortality, all right, the kingdom, dominion, all right, and the list goes on and on. Okay? But this is to back you up real quick. This is 2 Corinthians 11:1. All right. I'll just do 2 because 2 going straight to the point. This is 2 Corinthians 11:2. For I am jealous over you with godly jealousy. For I have espoused you to one husband, that I may present you as a chaste virgin to Hamashiach. Okay, and this is one of the points that I initially, when I thought about this particular topic, this was one of the points that I really wanted to harp on, and it's the spirit that you even brought that, you know, that analogy of.
With the woman,
You see? Because a man can deal with multiple women. He can do that. You see? But on the same token, that woman, she must deal with one man. And her whole life must be dedicated to that one man. Okay. Once she's espoused to a man, that is her life, dealing with that man. All right, and we are in the same stead. All right, you can't be like the scriptures tell you in Matthew. You can't serve Mammon and Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, you gonna serve one more than the other.
Right, because otherwise, what you say, the saying that follows this is that overall the woman is going to be polluted. She's
That's
going to
right.
be polluted with different thoughts, different process dealing with different men.
That's right.
And then if you could bring it back into the scriptures, dealing with different philosophies, different doctrines, and so on and so forth, it'll have you messed up, which we once were before. Yeah, we was defiled once before.
Hey, and Salaki, I might be jumping the gun, but as far as the elect, and that's the beauty about mercy and grace, you see, because we see our faults. We're following after Baruch, the 4th chapter, in the 28th verse. All right. Though it was our minds to go astray, all right, seek the Lord 10 times more.
Yep.
Okay. But 2/3, they have no idea that they're defiled. They have no idea that they're going off. You see, that they're sinning against the Lord. And that's the beauty of this truth, and that's the forefront of this lesson. Okay. You've been given an opportunity 9 times out of 10, if 144 times out of 10, you've been given an opportunity, if you're watching this video, to return back unto the Lord. Okay. You got something you want to bring up?
Yeah, real quick. This was was gonna go with something like earlier with that Revelations and that Baruch 2, but this is Luke 9:62. It says, "And Yahweh Shai said unto him," red letters, Yahweh Shai speaking, "No man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai."
That's right. You can speak on it. You got it out.
Like I said, what we brought out with the Revelations, that neither cold or warm. If you're not putting that work in, it's like cold or hot. If you're lukewarm, the Lord will spew you out of His mouth. You know what I'm saying? So that's the equivalent of not being hot in this thing, is doing something and looking back, because that means that you're not fully focused on what you're doing. All right, if you've got your hands on a plow, that means you're working.
Yeah,
you're putting that work in. So at that point in time, that if you're working and you're looking back and you're trying to see what's going on over here and what's going on over there, like, hey man, you're not really working. All right, like we need you locked in on this thing. All right, and again, that's how the Lord feels. If you're not cold, so like if you're not hot, but you're cold or you're lukewarm, you know what I'm saying? The Lord really don't have no feelings with you. Yeah, you're not worthy.
And that's heavy, because I'm sitting here thinking, it's been plenty of times when my woman have brought me food, and you know how the plate will be a little bit heaped up, and the middle would be, like kind of warm, but it's not as warm as the outside, and Jake going to dive in the middle.
Right.
As soon as you hit that, you like,
Yeah.
You don't even really want to finish that spoon.
Right.
But hey, nah, take this back. Put that back in the microwave.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's an instant stop. For most cases, it's an instant stop that, like, man, stop this. Like this.
Right. This can't go on.
I can't continue to eat this. I'm not about to eat my whole meal, a cold meal, a lukewarm meal, man. Heat this thing up and have it nice and hot for me.
And if I may say this, the elect gonna be hot, man. The elect gonna be hot. All right, and hot for one man might not be hot for the next. You see what I'm saying? Each man have their own portion of the spirit that's been given unto them. You see what I mean? Jake not gonna be as hot as the apostles. You feel me? Hey, Jake not gonna be hot as some elders. Some newer brothers like myself. Hey, it's all according to the portion that the Lord has prepared for you and given unto you. But what has been given unto you, you have to do you have to put your whole heart towards that. Okay, circling back to the premise of this video. But Babaka Shah, grab me the Song of the Three Holy Children, and actually I'll grab you. You right there, Khan. The Song of the Three Holy Children, 1 and 18, Babaka Shah. And I absolutely love this book. You know, because it just goes into the mercy that the Lord have been given unto us, and you know how righteous the Lord is for you know afflicting Israel, all right, in this manner that we are being afflicted, because we brought all of these things upon ourselves, all right. And I just this one of my favorite chapters. It's only one chapter long, but you know,
let me see.
It's you can go to in there. They might not even have it on now.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I ain't got my.
Oh, your sword come.
Yeah.
But I'll just read it. This the song of the three holy children. 1 and 18, and it reads, "And now we follow thee with all our heart. We fear thee, we seek thy face. Put us not to shame, but deal with us after thy loving kindness and according to thy multitude of mercies." All right, so when you put your best foot forward, when you put your all right, when you put your whole heart into this truth, you're essentially seeking the mercies of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right, and according to the book of Lamentations, the Lord's mercies renew daily. Okay, so the more and more you put your best foot forward, the greater your chance is of what? Becoming the elect. Well, not becoming, but you know, making yourself assured as the elect. All right, because none of us know who we are. None of us know if we the elect or not. We just striving to be. All right, we striving for that mastery, that completion. Okay, you got it out.
Let me see. I got right here another precept to back you up. This is Hebrews 10 and 37. It says, "For yet a little while, and he that come will come and will not tarry. Now the just shall live by my faith, but if any man draw back, my soul shall have no pleasure in him."
If a man draw back, all right, if you go back into the world, all right, if you have any doubts about this truth, all right, and that's why the scriptures tell you to make your calling and election sure. If you have anything that you unclear about, that's why you have a body, all right.
Yeah.
You have elders, you have, you know, older brothers, apostles that have done countless videos on things that may be controversial, all right, in opposing to the world that we were brought up in. That's why you have men that came before you, okay, to pave the way, and ultimately Yahushua, which is who? The Word. You see? The elect gonna get it. And that's one thing Jake got to understand, man. The elect is gonna get it.
I forget. I'm roughly paraphrasing, but I forget the precept that is talking about. Basically, that the works that the brothers and the elders and the apostles before did for us, that for us to get it now.
For our learning.
Yeah, but when we read it, we'll run. You know what I'm talking about?
You putting two together. Yeah, you got the Habakkuk 2, and I believe the first precept that you were quoting is in the old New Testament, Salakia, New Testament. But let me see. I can grab that Habakkuk for you.
Oh, yep, I'm looking at it right now. Habakkuk 2 and 2.
Yeah,
that's what I wanted. And just backing up that statement that you just said. "And the Lord answered me and said, Write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it." You know, and like I said, that's what the elders and apostles and stuff pretty much did for us. You know, what the brother was saying, that the elect is going to get it. All right, because they're making it plain onto us. You know. Also, brothers have to ask questions. That's first and foremost. Have to ask questions and have to do that diligent search to look up these things. Okay.
Yeah, and that's a beautiful point, because coming out of the world, how do you know what's the truth if you never ask questions, or you never, you know, challenge something, you know, with the previous understanding that you had already? You have, everything must be proven. You see, and certain things are easier to be understood than others. You know, okay, we're the Hebrew Israelites.
Right.
When you go into the scriptures, you can see, all right, these were so-called, you know, dark-skinned people, not so-called, but the Hebrew Israelites were dark-skinned people in the scriptures. All right, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. That's that's easy, but as far as a recent topic that's been coming up, the grape doctrine. All right, something that's very controversial. You see, in today's society because of what? All of the dogma that's been spewed before the society. Right, and shit. Once you get once the elect get the full understanding on things of that nature that's super hard to understand to the 2/3 and the heathens, hey, you start to understand like, oh, well, shit. Okay, this is the real understanding. This is what the scriptures really mean about that. And
that's what it said in Habakkuk too. Because at the end of it, what's the end goal of them putting it on plain table for us? We can run.
We can run.
We can finally go ahead and go full steam ahead to the things that we need to do.
That's right. To the kingdom.
To the kingdom. That understanding is there. That's a stumbling block, as the brother was saying. That's a stumbling block to most people. And they even, what's the word? Kind of mess over us in a way. They try to say GMS is that
persecute.
Yeah, persecute, con.
And man, that's the same stuff that the elder brother Amawai was going into on the beautiful video that, man, I had to even call that brother and tell him like, hey, man, that was a great breakdown, the water Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you feel me? Because it was broken down with grace and it was easy to understand, okay? And that was one of the main reasons I brought that up, because that was fresh on my mind, and that's a super controversial topic. But your whole heart have to be in it. You have to want to seek these things, okay? You can't have that in the back of your mind, in the back of your eye, like, I kind of believe, everything else but that. Nah, bro. Man, we believe everything that's written in the scriptures without a shadow of a doubt.
Yep. And if I could say too, like I said, and like you was just going into, bro, and not committing yourself to that, man. If you're not committing to yourself, it's like, okay, these are the 100%, true words of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Yes. This is what it is, all right? It's in the scriptures that this and that is wrong. If this was to happen, this is the cause and effect of this was going to happen behind that. You have to fully be persuaded in your mind of this thing, all right? But I just had one more verse. But it says, again, what is about to go on with the elect. But it says, but we are not of them who draw back into perdition, but of them that believe to the saving of the soul. All right? Like you said, if it's in the scriptures, man, we believe it. We believe it. If this was written down from holy men of Yahweh by Shem Yahushai for us to get this and understand it, man, I'm running with this until, the chariots pull us up, man.
That's right.
All right?
And if it's something that I don't understand, first and foremost, I'm going to pray on it. I'm going to pray that the Lord, all right, allow me to understand that.
Yep.
All right, unlock my understanding on that, And 9 times out of 10, 144 times out of 10, he going to do what? Place, great men before you. And sometimes, man, a question might pop up in your mind. And look, he going to send an answer while you thinking about it. The next thing that you watch, maybe on your watch later list or your recommendations on YouTube, is gonna explain exactly what you're talking about or what you had a question on. And I wanted to circle that all the way back to what? If a woman is living with her husband, you see, she can't believe everything that he say except for one thing. It's like, no, you tainted with that one thing. You got to fully have trust in me. You have to fully, believe in me.
Right.
And it's the same thing with Yahweh by Shem Yahushai. Your heart have to be fully towards him. But I got Babaka Shah, grab the book of Tobit, chapter 13 and verse 6.
This is the book of Tobit, chapter 13, verse 6. It says, if ye turn to him with your whole heart and with your whole mind, and deal uprightly before him, then will he turn unto you.
If I can say, okay, so if you turn with your whole heart and the Lord doubled down and said your whole mind. Okay, we have to understand it when it's talking about your heart. It's talking about your la'ab. Your heart don't make no decisions. Okay, your actual physical heart, all right, that's in control of your cardiovascular system, does not make any decisions. All right, it's your brain, your la'ab. Okay, if you turn your heart and your mind to the Lord, it says what?
It says, and if you turn to him your whole heart with your whole mind and deal uprightly before him, then will he turn unto you.
Okay, so you have, to be honest, you is no other option after turning your whole heart, your whole mind towards the Lord to do what? To be upright. Because if you fully converted, the Lord gonna give you the spirit to do right in his eyes. You see?
Yep.
But keep going.
Therefore, see what his face is like, and he will not hide his face from me. I was reading backwards.
It's all good.
Therefore, see what he will do with you, and confess him with your whole mouth, and praise the Lord of might, and extol the everlasting King. In the land of my captivity do I praise him, and declare his might and majesty to a sinful nation.
Are we not doing that with these video epistles?
Yep.
Okay, with the street preachers. All right, we're extolling the Lord. We're praising the Lord daily. Okay, we're uplifting his name. We're preaching to a sinful nation. Okay, the nation of Israel turn back. Okay, we're also preaching the downfall of Babylon the Great towards the other 17 nations. You see,
allowing everybody to know his will.
That's right.
Because that's kind of a huge misconception of the will of the Lord. What we supposed to say? God is good all the time, huh?
God, that's what they want.
That's what they want. That's not the case, man.
It's not what the Lord wants, though.
That's not what the Lord wants. All right, but
you can finish it out.
It says, in the land of my captivity do I praise him, and declare his might and majesty to a sinful nation. O ye sinners, turn and do justice before him. Who can tell if he will accept you and have mercy on you? Question mark.
Yeah, and that's a question. All right, so going back to the scripture that I quoted earlier, all right, we have to make our calling and election sure, and the only way to do that is doing what? Putting your whole heart into this truth, man. All right, making everything else surround the truth. All right, not half-assing. Okay, half-assing is going to do nothing but get you in a grave. All right, and there's multiple ways that the Lord, there's a plethora of ways that the Lord said he can put you in a grave, man. There's ways that have not even been exposed unto man. All right, that he can put you in a grave, man. That he can call you back upstairs. All right, but putting your whole heart, all right, that's the best way to make your call in an election sure. And I only have a couple more precepts if you want to grab something.
Yeah, I got two more.
Yep.
One, just to back up your point, what you just said. On the opposite end, because like you said, the Lord obviously could put you down, but the Lord could also bring you up if you was to commit to him. But this is Psalms 37:3. It says, trust in the Lord and do good, so shalt thou dwell in the land, and verily thou shalt be fed. Delight thyself also into the Lord, and he shall give thee the desires of thine heart. Commit thy way unto the Lord, trust also in him, and he shall bring all to pass. All right, and that's pretty much plain and simple, man. As long as you locked in, as long as your tunnel vision is on you, how about Shem Yahushai, man?
That's right.
And you're doing these works, man. It's many things that he could do for you. What I was watching the video earlier with you and Kashab, just things that you can't even fathom, man.
Yeah.
Your desires. You think you know what your desires is, but the Lord could dig deeper to know the things that you don't even really know.
Yeah.
But you know that when you see it, you're gonna be like, Lord, like I don't know how you even knew this. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be some beautiful, crazy stuff that's really gonna happen. Miraculous.
Marvelous. It's no like we can go on and on. We can get a thesaurus out, and just go through the list of the words for like miraculous, marvelous, and you know,
still won't meet the
they
standards.
still won't meet it, Doc.
It won't meet the standards of what the Lord really got in store, man.
That's right.
Who was that? Paul? That they said that he couldn't even utter it.
You know.
Come on, man.
But back a shot, because you said keep that eye single. Grab Matthew the 6th chapter and verse 22 and go down through 24. Back a shot.
This is the book of Saint Matthew, chapter 6, verse 22. It says, in red letters, Yahweh Shai speaking.
That's right.
The light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light.
That's right. All right. And what does this truth do? This truth shines forth as a bright light, man. Okay. Especially in this dark world. All right. So if your eye is single on the truth, you will be a beacon. Okay. That beacon that the Lord needs you to be. Go ahead.
It says, no man, what's it like?
Verse 23.
I missed it, yeah. But if thine eye be evil, thy whole body shall be full of darkness.
And if I could say, if you're not for the truth, I don't give a damn if you're a good person, a so-called good person. Man, if you not for the truth, your ass is evil.
Come.
To hell with it. Your ass is evil.
If you ain't right, you left.
Yeah, if you ain't, I like that, brother. If you ain't right, you are left. You know? Like we said earlier in the video, there's no gray areas.
Come.
You know, if that light ain't in you, your ass evil. I don't care if you save cats out of trees, you walk the old folks across the street, give money to the homeless. Man, if you don't believe in the truth, Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, you evil. God damn it. Go ahead, Doc.
It says again, but if thine eye be evil, thy whole body shall be full of darkness. If therefore the light that is in thee be darkness, how great is that darkness?
Come on, man. Keep going.
No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he would hold to one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and Mammon.
Come, you can't serve this world, all right, and Slakia and Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. The two don't mix. They're completely contrary towards each other. The characteristics are two totally different things, all right? One is righteous and one is evil, and that's it. There's no such thing as sort of evil or sort of righteous. It's only righteous deals with truth, all right, and evil deals with lies, wickedness, deceit. Okay, those things are synonymous with each other, man. All right. I only have one more. I'm gonna say that one for last.
I got one more too.
You got it, beloved.
This right here is Romans chapter 8, verse 38. It says, "For I am persuaded that neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor powers, nor things present, nor things present, nor things to come, nor height, nor depth, nor any other creature should be able to separate us from the love of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, which is in Hamashiach Yahushai, our Lord." All right, and you know that's the mindset that you got to be in this thing, man. That's the mindset that we need to be locked in with. That can't none of these things take us away. You know, being locked in and focused on Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, focused on the will, focused on putting in that work, focused on being brotherly. Okay, focus on all these things. You know, and just having that confidence and that faith that, you know, if I stand 10 toes on this thing, you know, the Lord won't allow me to be separated from this thing. Okay, but
that's heavy, because I'm sitting here thinking of you know, past relationships and shit like that. And you have women that be like, man, shit, boy, there's nothing you can do to, you know, stop me from loving you, and you know, you know how Eve be. Y'all know how Eve be, man.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the way we got to be with the Lord, all right? And ultimately, if we understand the Lord control our thoughts, our actions, all right, our ways, our walk, all right, and we obviously putting our best foot forward, then we got to understand there's nothing that can, like the brother read, that can separate us from him. You see? But my last thing, beloved, grab Psalms the 63rd chapter in verse 8. You know, it's one of the beloved bishops, Kaya, one of his favorite joints. You know what I mean? And I've grown to love this as well because man, he gonna get it.
As soon as I read, I just hear Kaya voice right now.
You know.
This is Psalm 63 and 8. My soul followed hard after thee.
Beloved.
Thy right hand upholded me.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, that's David saying that his soul followed hard after the Lord, man. Okay? He followed hard after him. He didn't just follow him. He followed hard. And if you can, Wabakasha, get that in the blue letter. I want to get that word hard. Okay? You know, and that's heavy because David was what? A man after the Lord's heart. Right? And we strive to be that, to be after the Lord's heart as well. You see?
I'm hoping that would go. I was about to say my service was fucking up. That was
63 and 8.
Yeah, I was in 68 and 3.
It'd be like that though sometimes.
63 and 8. Strong. Blue letter. Salak.
After this, I'll put you on the internet and shit. Salak, I'll put you on.
Which one you said? Hard?
Yeah, hard.
Da ba ak. Da ba ak.
Play that joint. I'll be liking him. Strong as G. I'll be liking that boy to hit that.
I bet still low enough.
Nah, it's all good. What it say?
I was just trying to read it in the Hebrew, how we learned it, da ba. But it says to cling, or Strong's H1692. It says to cling, stick, stay close, cleave, keep close, stick to, stick with, follow closely, join to, overtake, catch, to cling, cleave to stay with, to be joined together.
And ultimately, all of those words are synonymous with what? Okay? Having your whole heart towards something, or your eyes single towards something, all right? Which is, in this case, the Lord, all right? The law, statutes, and commandments, the things that have been commanded of us to do, all right? And there's no other way you can cling to something or follow after something hard if you're not fully focused on it. Because that thing can... Go ahead. You got some more?
A little bit in the Strong's definition.
You got it.
It says, figuratively, to catch by pursuit.
To pursue something.
Abide fast, cleave fast together, follow close, hard after, be joined together, keep, overtake, pursue hard. That was kind of the big ones. To catch by pursuit and to pursue hard.
And that got me thinking of like a cheetah or a lion after its prey. You see? A lion is going to do what? Single out something that caught its eye. And it's going to do what? Pursue it. And man, if you brothers think I'm lying, you know I'm a big animal man. All right? When you watching those clips of a gazelle running from a lion or whatever sort of predator, look at the eyes of that predator. All right? In this particular case, look at the eyes of a lion when it's chasing a zebra or a gazelle. They stray not from it. All right? It's not like maybe I can catch this one over here, even though the other gazelle right here.
Right.
If that gazelle that the eyes of that predator is right next to it, that's all it's gonna be focused on. It don't give a damn about nothing else. You know. And, you know. Man, that's the kind of focus we have to have on this truth. That's where we have to be at. All right. Majority of the time, not saying all the time, because it's literally impossible in this world that we living in that Jake just gonna be locked in all the goddamn time. All right, but make sure you locked in more time than not locked in. All right, and if you're having an issue with that, man, pray unto the Lord for that. Okay. Hey, Solomon did. Solomon prayed for wisdom and understanding, and it was granted unto him. Okay? You know, pray for more faith. Pray for more belief. Pray for more it just slipped my goddamn mind. But you know, pray for the urge to study more. You see
the discipline.
The discipline, man. Hey, pray to control your spirit, Jake. You know, because hey, and we all susceptible to that. I ain't sitting up here, you know, like a saint. You know, I ain't just sitting up here just like I'm perfect. I'm an angel. No, I understand. I got my own faults. When we speaking to ourselves first and foremost, you see. But you had anything else you wanted to say?
Just backing up that point real quick, man. Effort.
Yeah, the effort.
Put in the effort. You know what I'm saying? We all fall short in some type of way. You know. You study for 30 minutes. Hey, you probably could have studied for 35 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour. You know what I'm saying? But as long as the effort is definitely one of the biggest things that count, man. You
That's
know?
right, beloved.
Try to do better than the next day. You know.
You know, so with that, we pray that this lesson has been edifying and uplifting and exhorting to whom it may pertain to. All right, and before we get out of here, we like to give all glory, honors, and prayers unto
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kakudash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. All right, and hey, you brothers and sincere sisters, keep y'all heads down, man, and continue to make your calling and election sure. All right, hey, shalom.
Shalom.